Hello and welcome back to the couch. We saved you a seat. My name is Luke.
And I'm Emily.
Kitchen couch. And that was hilarious. And I'm still working on it. Make fun of me all you want to. We did it.
Woohoo! He did it. He did it. Okay, welcome back. Hello. Tonight we are doing chapters 1 through 4 of A Court of Wings and Ruin by Sarah J. Maas.
Yes, and if this is the first time you've come to us, welcome. We're live. And I don't read this kind of stuff. Obviously, I'm new to producing as well, but I don't read this kind of stuff. However, this one, the Smut Oracle, she does. So she's going to guide us through this sort of content while I give you my first time reactions of what could be smut, what isn't smut currently, and everything else. If you'd like to follow along, we've got playlists in YouTube. We're going to do some TikTok lives and everything and answer some comments. We've also got some membership that's like $2 a month on YouTube. It's really just for a cup of coffee. It's just good support. And then we've got other items in the Amazon store. So if you want to select those Amazon items in the description and just buy whatever you want after selecting that link, it helps us out. If not, you can just buy the book and follow along. But without further ado, I'm going to kick it off to the Smut Oracle, Emily, here to do a recap of chapters 1 through 4 of A Court of Wings and Ruin.
Excellent. Well, welcome. In these chapters, we have Feyre back in the spring court playing the world's most dangerous game of pretend. We open with Feyre acting like she's recovering from her time in the night court, soft, compliant, and absolutely lying through her teeth. Ianthe is still slithering around like she runs the place, and we're introduced to Hybern's charming twins, Prince Dagden and Princess Branna, who are deeply unsettling, casually cruel, and very interested in Prithian's defenses. Jurian is there too, hanging around like a haunted war relic with opinions. Feyre starts quietly gathering intel. Hybern is probing the wall for weaknesses, searching for ways through. Meanwhile, we learn Lucian, sweet baby Lucy, was forced to complete the rite with Ianthe on Calanmai, a detail that's somehow both horrifying and enraging. And Alice, always a G, makes it very clear she knows Feyre is lying about everything, but she's totally cool with it. This section ends with summer solstice celebration, where Feyre steals the spotlight from Ianthe, quite literally, using light and spectacle to remind everyone exactly who she is. She dances with Timmy Tam, smiles for the court, plays the part perfectly, all while wishing it were Rhys holding her instead. So we've got Feyre undercover, Ianthe exposed, Hybern circling, and the long con officially underway. So Luke, are you ready?
When it comes to the kitchen couch for the food, let's hit it. I love every character in this section and everything that happens to every character in this section. Didn't you? Like, what a kickoff. I actually like the first 4 chapters of this book more than the first 4 chapters of this book. Mm-hmm. Obviously.
I tried to tell you. Why are you not listening to me when I say this is going to be your favorite book?
What am I supposed to say? Yo, shout out Sneezy. Love you in TikTok. Hello. Yeah, the first 4 chapters are great. It's like that good mix of slice of life plus a little danger mixed with some good comedy. Jurian is hilarious because he is Han Solo. He's a Han Solo of this story. It's great. Like, is that not what you thought first off?
I mean, I don't know. I can't say my first thought was not a Star Wars comparison, but but I see where you're going. I do like it.
Yeah, he's like clad in leather. He's got a sword. He's kind of just walking around. He's made also, right? I guess technically, but he's not high fae, is he? They don't ever explicitly. He's just a resurrected human.
Yeah, he's just a resurrect. He's just a dude.
Yeah. Okay. So weird that they didn't. Weird that he's not made. It's kind of strange. Regardless.
Yeah.
It's Like, it's a peculiar decision. It's just peculiar. It's a peculiar decision. These two, like Dumb and Dumber, the two kind of idiot nephew and niece of the king, who are clearly just sent there as a distraction. They don't matter. The king sent them there because they don't matter. Obviously. It's hilarious. They do in a lot of other fiction when you have twins. there's
Mhm.
a lot of this kind of thing specifically, and it recently happened in something like Jujutsu Kaisen recently on TV, like this week, which is an anime where one twin has all the power and one twin has all the brute strength, but the moment the one dies, the other's power is amplified significantly.
Mm.
So similar vibe, like one's the sword, one's the shield,
Mhm.
one's the
Well,
mouthpiece, one's the whatever.
I also like that they're daemati as well. So they a lot of times like twins have that like weird neurological connection, right, where they can kind of know what the other one is going to say, etc.
Mhm.
So I think that's cool that it follows through here. They are also daemati and have that power amplified by like a bunch.
It's really cool.
Also, are they not giving you like kind of gross vibes, like almost like oh, why am I forgetting their names right now?
You mean like Cersei
Like
Lannister and
yeah,
yes,
Lannisters. Like, are they not giving you like Lannisters energy? Like season 1 of Game of Thrones grossness. They're yucky.
they're yucky, and I tell you, to me they look sniveling and skinny and kind of gross. Like they're the ugliest high fade that they have. That's how I view it. I don't know. Yeah, it's the Lannisters. Of course it is, Liz. You're 100% right. Um, that's how I kind of got it. Yeah, this book is hilarious, especially the beginning because Feyre drops Jared. It's like, yeah, uh, maybe you should have maybe didn't come back to just chase some people down. Maybe if you had went after the person you loved to begin with, this wouldn't be a problem for anybody on this planet right now.
Yep.
And everybody's like,
Mm, mm, mm.
just keep walking, just keep walking, just keep walking, just keep walking. Right? I mean, they're all like, shit, she just dropped one. It's hilarious. There's no reason she would know that unless somebody had told her in the night court. No one picked up on that. Kind of fun. The whole dinner scene where there is mental warfare, like you were talking about,
Yeah.
and Tamlin being just an absolute, not dog, but a dog. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? Like he's just a dog. Like
Yeah.
he just needs pets. Like what are we doing? Don't take his stuff. It's I
He
feel
just
so
needs pets.
like I don't I feel for him, but not against Feyre. Feyre's doing her thing. Mad respect. I feel
Mm.
I'm like, buddy, you suck. We've known you suck since page like 40 of the previous book.
But you feel bad for him because he sucks so bad? I don't. I don't feel bad for him.
I feel really, really bad for him. You were talking about this. Every character in these books lives in the gray. They all have like a
I do.
moral gray. Like I feel bad for him because he's fodder. You know, he's a footnote in
Mhm.
the story. Um, in my mind, does he not?
Right, but
What
he
does he bring
doesn't
you?
know. He
Right, he doesn't
is,
know.
but
That's what I'm
that's
saying.
I think it's funny though that you feel bad for him, but you feel bad for him because he doesn't realize he's not the main character.
No, I just feel bad for him because like he has like a genuine affection and or maybe he's a little obsessed but some genuine affection and
Mhm.
it stems from trauma. Like I feel that trauma. I'm like, fuck dude, I feel bad for you because like I've been hopelessly in love with a girl who didn't love me, who's kind of faking it before. It sucks. It feels
Mm.
awful. And when that leaves you, when you have ADHD like me, and that grief hits way worse than what can be
Mm.
understood. So I feel for him. I don't empathize much, but I feel for him. Um, the her whole shining bright at the summer solstice, hilarious. Like so, it took me a minute to realize that she did that on purpose.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had to reread those pages, hence why I was late. I had to reread. I was like, why the hell is she? Oh, she did that on purpose.
Mhm.
Oh, and she's just floating, and Ianthe's like,
Because she's seen that crap before. So now she has it figured out. Like
mhm,
after she really knows all about her, now she has kind of like reframed everything she already knew about her from the first time and has realized, oh, she's actually just like a narcissist. Okay, well, we know how to deal with that. We know what to do about that.
yeah,
So she just casually like moves her little stone over so that she's not standing in the right place. And then she literally steals the spotlight from her.
I got to give a shout out to Liz here. She's correct. She's correct. She's both right and correct.
She's right.
She's correct.
Right.
She's correct.
Uh-huh.
And wrecked. I like wrecked so much more. Whenever I think something's hilarious, is because it's like, oh, we're going further than we need to. Yes, I'm in. Let's do it. I want to see some weird shit. Yeah, in my mind, like Rysand, if Rysand had a mount, right? Because he got wings, he doesn't have a mount. It's correct. Correct? No, it could be just wrecked. If Rysand had a mount, if Rysand had a mount because he's so extra. Actually, if the king had a mount because he's so extra, he would be riding a tiger, right? The tiger's carrying machine guns, and then the tiger's on top of a raptor. So he's riding a tiger, yeah, and then he's just like having a great time, because what is more extra than riding a tiger on top of a raptor while the tiger is shooting machine guns? I don't think there's anything more extra in the history of time. That's so funny to me.
I just think about, sharks with laser beams attached to their head.
Right?
But,
love extra. So let's go to the very beginning.
I was going to say, can we start from the tippy top? Because we get Rysand 2 years before the wall.
Oh, that was cool.
Back in time.
That was really, really cool, because we haven't seen any of that kind of set piece in the other books. Like, what does war look like? And Rysand's like looking for his friends, and it sounds like a Gettysburg situation, right? This was either the end or the beginning of a different story in this war. Is this battle that he and Jury and whomever else sort of held the line for, like where blood was up to their knees. And
yeah, it's bad.
It was bad.
It's bad because like his dad's a real asshole and separated him from his friends, and so he doesn't know if his friends are alive or dead. Right. So he's literally he's exhausted, he's like spent, and he just can't stop going from dead Illyrian to dead Illyrian, hunting and just making sure that it's not Cassian or Azrael.
Right. I love this scene that is in the book, because it means we're going to see some weird shit later on. Like, why else you put that there if it doesn't foreshadow some very drastic things? Dynamic, we could even say, which is exciting. But then we jump into essentially like a retirement home, which is Feyre painting at Timlin's house. And I have to tell you, it happened. It happened. I laughed out loud when it happened. Tamlin says the paintings are beautiful, and I knew immediately he was lying.
But she said it's some of her best work.
She was like,
some of her best work. It's soulless and heartless, but it's some of my best work.
Dude, she sucks at painting. And he's like, that's beautiful. Come on, dog. You just tried to butter this chick up. He knows it. Oh, God.
Oh, my God.
So bad. You know that's true.
Oh, my God.
Okay.
Sorry, Liz just said Feyre's at Shady Pines. Golden Girls?
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Feyre's just back there painting.
Oh, it makes me laugh. She's in there, she's painting, but she's like, she gets so mad. She's just so mad this whole time. She's got to keep it under wraps. She like snaps the paintbrush with her mind and then is like, oh crap, I got to get rid of this. Sets it on fire, lets the wind like take it away. It's so extra. It's great.
It's great. But she's having flashbacks to the island of Highburn. Tamlin walks in, whatever. They finally though confront Ianthe. For the first time, there, of course, Ianthe does I thought it was best for you and everyone. I
thought you were just being so humble that you were afraid to ask for what you really wanted.
Oh, also, going back a little bit, mega red flag. her old bedroom still had the shattered bullshit and everything was destroyed. It's like, buddy, keep your house straight. What's wrong with you?
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Mm-hmm.
um, oh, I'll go change. Flickering. I murmured, flicking my loose braid over my shoulder. Tamlin nodded, monitoring for every moment as I neared them. The paintings look beautiful. Never not gonna think that's funny. Um, I like that she's smart enough here not to like dive into the things that she's looking for.
What
Right?
do you mean?
Well,
Like
she's
with
not
her?
being tortured per se. Like this isn't seer school training, but she's not like, hey, tell me what is your goal here? Like she thinks she has Tamlin figured out, by the way. And for me, that's a little bit of a red herring. Like
Hmm.
maybe Tamlin isn't figured out. We have all the rest of this book to kind of figure out what moves old Timmy Tam are gonna make.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Like it feels like we have it figured out that he's just some stupid puppy dog and he doesn't know anything about anything, and he's just all I know are my four things, and those are the things he's going to live by, which
Mm.
is hilarious. But maybe there's more to Tamlin. We don't know, or maybe he just sucks.
Maybe we'll see. We'll find out.
She notices that there is like a siphon type item that Ianthe has. Does she call it a
Yeah.
crest?
Yeah. So it's like the circlet thing. She's got like this like head circlet thing, and it's got a little stone jewel. That is kind of like a siphon. So it's like a siphon. The jewel center reminded me of Casriel's, which is as Ariel and Cassian together. Casriel's.
Yeah.
Siphons.
Not Asian.
And so no, not that. But yeah, so she has one as well, and she says that she's never removed it. It's always there, but she's never really seen it do anything greater than igniting a ball of Phalite into a room. So if it is a siphon, if it is something that helps her appear to have any sort of more power, it's not very powerful at all.
Interesting. Anyway,
almost as if her siphon or her jewel is as vapid as she is.
Yeah. She's fake.
She literally says, I wish to begin by saying how truly sorry I am. I acted out of a desire to grant what I believe you perhaps yearned for, but did not dare voice, while also keeping our allies in Hybern satisfied with our allegiance. And it's like, shut the fuck up.
So there's this character in all of anime, by the way. Not all of it, but most anime, there is this character. Mm-hmm. This snake in the grass, beautiful, buxom, holier than thou, but really they're fucking awful. That's in it's littered in fiction, but it's these little Asian dudes, Japanese dudes, love drawing this girl.
That girl. Yeah.
They love drawing this girl. It's a thing, like a fan service, they call it. Yeah, why would I even wish my sisters to endure that? My voice came out, trembling, cold. Ianthe lifted her head, scanning my unsure, if not a bit aloof face. So you could be with them forever. And if Lucian had discovered that Elaine was his mate beforehand, it would have been devastating to realize he'd only have a few decades. Bitch.
It's the worst.
It's the worst. And also, Lucian saw her beforehand and wasn't mated until she came out of the cauldron, and then it was mated.
Right.
So it's, you could argue it's fated to happen, or he's just mega shallow. It's one of the two.
Well, I think it does. It's a Fae thing, right? So it's when she's a human, it might be able to kind of like Rhysand could kind of sense it a little bit when she was a human. And he did know when Feyre was a human, finally at the end, he kind of realized that they were mates, but it didn't really snap in for him until Feyre had been made Fae as well. So I don't want to say it's because Lucy's like, shallow, because I don't think that's it at all.
Yeah.
Liz makes a good point in the chat. She's saying that she thinks that Feyre is doing what everybody does when they're connected with their friends and they miss them. You just see them in everything.
Oh, so yeah, that's beautiful.
That beautiful makes total sense.
Yeah. It's because they have mimicked, they even have mimicked holidays and The summer solstice is a big part of the 4th chapter, and
Yeah.
it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Good point.
Yeah. Absolutely. So she's like trying to play this like double side. She's playing both sides of everything. And so she's trying to say like what she thinks she should say, but at the same time, she is struggling these whole chapters, not just totally wanting to lay the smack down to everybody all the time. And she's definitely got much more of an edge to her now than she did before. Lucian's clocking that. Alice is like, yeah, we know exactly what's going on. But Tamlin just seems to be like completely oblivious to any differences.
Tamlin sucks. Tamlin sucks. And honestly, you see that a lot here. I wanted to make this point. You see this a lot here in DC, by the way. Not there's guys who are as like vulgar or violent. I'm sure there are, but you don't assume. But you do have these dudes who are like I came here to be this person, and I'm gonna be this person, and I'm gonna find my Jackie Kennedy wife, and I want her to just sit and paint and do her own thing. And it's really common here, kind of gross.
Yeah, it's very like Warner Huntington III from Legally Blonde. Like
yeah. Actually, very much that. See a lot of Velmas around here. A lot of Velmas. Yeah. Yep.
So we finished this chapter out with Tamlin being like, our friends from Highburn are coming. Jurian will be here tomorrow at noon.
Yeah, gross.
You figured out anything more about how you feel about Jurian yet?
I find him awesome. I like every time Jurian speaks, I'm like, there's more weight to what he says than any other person in the room, and Feyre hasn't figured that out yet. Like, she's not putting enough favor to what he says because it's obviously cunning, it's obviously thoughtful. It's like where Rhysand is doing it for the right reasons, or for the correct reasons. Jurian is doing it for the right reasons, and they're his right reasons, and they're not correct, maybe. So I don't think Feyre's figured out like, oh, this dude's cunning. Like, this guy is out for his own thing and only his own thing, and he has loyalties to nobody. And so it's kind of awesome. So I can't wait to kind of figure out more about Jurian. But we do have a dinner party, and the dinner party is hilarious because I can see the twins just like feeding each other. You know,
so gross. They're disgusting. And they don't look cute either. So they're talking about how the twins like look as well. And they're like, pale, dark. They look like they have dead eyes. I know, Luke. Go ahead and say it.
No, she said.
I know you want to read it. Yeah. I know.
And it's true. Juri so low.
Yeah.
So they walk in. I do love that they're like, oh, we only need one room. You're like,
gross.
Why
are you so gross?
Yeah,
why are you so nasty?
This is gross. I love this whole like he had sold out to Brithian, he had sold out, blah blah blah. I'm like, my brother and I shall reside in a room together. Their voices. Her voice is like, it's high pitched, almost girly. She's like, it's high pitched, almost girly. I think that's hilarious to me. What is it? The conversation that's on the next page, it stinks because it's not as good as the conversations that the king has. Because those two are so stupid.
Yeah.
Their niece and nephew, they're kind of dumb, and they're like, Feyre is like heading them off at every pass. It's completely understanding what they're trying to do in this scenario. They don't give a shit about her. They don't care. And that's what leads me to think that they're a distraction. Like, they're there to keep Feyre down there and to keep Feyre away from Rhysand. Because the king knows. That's where I'm at with this. And the king knows. Of course the king knows. Like, no, you need to keep her down there. Like, and somehow Jurian bullied himself into the trip. Like, why is Jurian even here? Who cares? What does Jurian have to gain or give?
Yeah.
So, anyway.
I just love how sassy and bitchy she is because right at the top, she's literally says to him, yeah, perhaps if you hadn't bothered going to war, just like what you said, like being just totally cutting. And he's like, watch what you say. And she's like, what are you going to do? Throw me in the cauldron? Like,
That's so funny. And then he
such a
says
bitch.
he says something else. Careful what you say, girl. What are you going to do? Throw me in the cauldron. Right there, just a few feet away, blah, blah, blah. Here's the first rule when you visit. Don't threaten me in my own home. And Tamlin got erect.
He was like,
Yeah, he's like on board. Yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure. Liz, for sure. Of passy aggressy.
very, for sure. But
Yeah.
it is nice. So it's like her first step was to make Tamlin believe. And she did that by like baiting Jurian. So love that. Love that for her. And then, yeah, we go into this dinner that is just so much awkward the whole time.
I was awkward. It was awkward reading it. I was like,
yeah, it's great. It feels so gross, and everyone feels uncomfortable the whole time. And then we have Jurian kind of does the same thing that Feyre just did to him for Tamlin, because Jurian starts talking smack to Lucian about Elaine and how the Illyrians were probably like just totally like, you know, shagging her to against her will a lot. Lots of essay. Not good. It's very actually horrible, which was the point, to try to get Lucian and Feyre totally distracted and enraged so that the twins could do some crazy Daemati stuff and try to infiltrate their minds to see what's really going on. But Feyre already knows how to play that game because she's been playing that game already.
right. And Feyre's like, stop it.
Not today. Not
But
today.
they don't notice that it's her.
They do when first she like shields, and they're like, huh, that's weird. But then she goes into their brains. And what I think is cool is that how all of them are described. Like she throws down her like thing of black adamant. Her shields, I think, kind of mirror Rhys's, as they should. But she's like reaching out to try to get through their shields, and their shields are the like bone, which is very high burn, all the stuff that we've kind of learned from going there. So she like reaches in and her claws scrape through. She's like gouging through the bone of their shields as well. And that's when they're like, oh, okay, we know what you are. We now we're aware. Everybody's aware now what's going on.
It's very cool. It's a cool moment. Jurian does talk, be actually wax poetically about fighting alongside the Illyrians, and that I think hinting at what Rhysand's experience is in that first little section at the beginning of the book. And then something weird happens. Something I had made a fresh marker, your favorite. No, I mean, I just folded down the page. Yeah. The wings. Rhys's mother's wings and his sister's wings were gone from where Rhys thought they were. And it was like the first thing she looked for. And they were gone. And I was like, oh, okay, that's going to come up later. Awesome. And so I made sure to mark that. so we could have like a powwow about like, I don't know, in chapter like 28. Write that down. 28. That's when it's coming back.
Heard.
Probably sooner than that, to be frank with you. Yeah. But then we go back to the whatever. It says the loyalist. He is not her high lord, Tamlin said, unnerving. The high lord is awesome. And then
because Jurian knows what's up as well. He knows what she's doing. So she's like, he's like, yeah, I fought with your high lord on the battlefield, who's actually like kind of a friend of mine. And Tamlin's like, she's mine. Stop. Don't say that.
That's perfect. That was perfect. That's perfect. Because it's meant to be like, he is not her high lord.
I don't read it like that.
But really,
he is not. It's me. I'm a high lord.
Stop.
He's not. He's not her high lord. I'm her high lord.
Get off your phone at the table. We're trying to have a talk here.
Yeah, I love it. Yeah. Anyway, so trying to figure out. She does find out. Oh, okay. Well,
no, wait,
he's already tried.
They're dead. And
Yeah.
then Tyrion pulls this. He pulls this. The cauldron says otherwise. Just like that. Yeah. The cauldron says otherwise.
Because he already tried.
Yeah,
He's already tried to bring her back.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of obsessy men in these books. Okay. Jurian is obsessed with Miriam. Tamlin is obsessed with Feyre.
Luke is obsessed with more. We get it.
We already know. We get it.
Can't wait to get to a more chapter. Right, I don't even like blondes. I don't. Not my thing. But I see her as a brunette in my head.
She's not, but okay.
No. She is. It's my escapism. She is.
I hear you. Every man is Henry Cavill. I get it. It's fine.
Yeah.
So anyway, so that's basically chapter 2. Chapter 3, we go on a little field trip, but we find out right at the top of chapter 3.
The field trip is hilarious.
Don't you love it?
Yeah.
We get a idea of where she's got this curse breaker, spell breaker kind of power. So that comes from Helion, spell cleaver, High Lord of the Day Court.
So props to Tamlin for letting her go. Shout out Tamlin. You didn't have to.
Okay.
Sorry. Okay. It was hard for me to keep that in. You just jumped it. You just jumped it. It was such an important moment.
I'm so sorry. But also amazing.
Yeah.
I love that. Yeah, way to go, Timmy Tam. You let her go once. You let her go one time.
You let this feeble little girl. Anyway.
Bless her. So anyway, they go and they're like looking for all the holes in the walls and all the stuff. And that's when we find out, we get some like quality time with Lucian on our own. And we find out Tamlin was so bereft that he just couldn't complete the rite. So Lucian had to do it. And of course, we find out that it was Ianthe. She says, "Oh, but we must complete the rite. We must because." Oh, that was a little like what's her name from Schitt's Creek. But anyway, she's like, "We have to complete the rite. And you know, it'd be great if you don't feel up to it, Tammy. Tam, that's okay. I will volunteer as tribute. And Lucian, because that bitch has been after Lucian for a while."
Yeah.
A while.
So that whole thing creeped me out. And Lucian's like, I had to do it. I had to do it. And I felt horrible. Like, had we not read the second book, I wouldn't have felt so bad. Now I feel horrible. And now I want to protect this relationship between him and Elaine a lot more. And I think Feyre's a little bit more for it now too, after hearing what was, you know what? Why not?
And he feels literally, he's like, please don't tell Elaine. Like, please don't. And Elaine's like, doesn't even know who he is right now. Okay?
Oh, no.
Literally does not even know who he is. But Lucian's like,
it's raining. It's raining outside. It's going to have figured out that bitch is, she a trollop. Okay. Yeah. She been ran through. She like it already the taste. Oh boy, I can't believe I said that.
That was a lot.
Shout out Western Carolina University.
That was a lot. That was a lot.
What do you mean? Why is that a lot?
It's just a lot.
She like it away. So I'm not going to say the rest of the phrase anymore. You're just going to know what she like it away forever.
Let's not. Okay, so we know what's up. And they just kind of have this conversation where they're like, yep, this kind of sucks. This whole situation sucks. And Lucian's like, yeah, it does. I agree with you. This is terrible.
Yeah. And I feel for Lucian maybe the most. Like Tamlin, I'm just like, oh, trauma. And for Lucian, it's like, oh, you literally don't stand a chance, dog. Like, all you want is the same kind of happiness Feyre already had. right?
No.
Like a
Yeah.
companion, a best friend who's cool. Like he's essentially stuck. He's stuck in a bad place, and he only thinks his other option is going home, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so I feel I feel the most for that dude. He's like, Tamel's my
Mm-hmm.
best friend, but it's really like, if Robin Hood and Little John were terrible,
Yeah.
he's Little John. Um, it's bad. Anyway,
It is not great.
at this
But
this is
I
this is
don't.
sorry.
You want to try one more time?
Yeah, go ahead, do your thing.
Never mind.
You go first.
I was just gonna say, like, it is weird that they only do this really in the Spring Court. It's a. They say that everybody, like in the first book when you're reading it, they make it sound like it is something that all the High Lords are expected to do,
Mm-hmm.
but nobody else. They're not doing this anywhere else. So at some point, maybe SJM, if you want to let us know, that'd be great.
Yeah, put us on.
Because I don't really know what's going on there. But she insisted things were really bad. They did it. They completed the rite, and just says he hadn't enjoyed it, and a line everything had just been blurred really, really badly. And he says,
sorry,
you're good. I was going to say, he says to her, you're a better friend to me, Feyre, than I ever was to you.
A little bit manipulative, but a good line.
Is it manipulative? It is true, though. She is a better friend to him than he ever was to her.
She's a better friend to everyone in this court than they are to her. I mean, except for the teapot.
But I do feel bad, Alice. I do feel bad for him, like you said, because he is kind of like in a rock and hard place.
Yeah, he has no other choice. He doesn't know anything better than
have
this situation.
Home.
Right. He has nothing. He's just a extremely powerful high fae who has nothing and doesn't know any better. It's really sad. It genuinely is sad. But from that point, we find out that Dagon and Brenna are
Branna? I don't know.
Brianna. They're not as powerful as we think because they can't fucking winnow. Right?
Oh, yeah.
They have winnowing issues, right? And so
he can in short distances, but yeah.
Right, but that's the whole thing. Like, what if you were to just grab them, winnow them somewhere in the middle of the water, and they're just dead?
Right. Yeah.
Maybe that's how we get rid of the cursed twins.
Yeah. So we have.
I'm over here making predictions, and you're like, I'm on to the next, Luke. I don't care about your stupid face right now. Go ahead.
No, it's just you. It's all good. Like, it's great. You're fine. Very quickly. You're fine.
You're good. You're good. It's good.
You'll know what's up very soon. Don't you worry about it. So we do have this moment with Alice, which I think is important. So his Feyre the whole time is like, yeah, I was just like low key tortured over there, but Alice is like, right. That's why you can't fit in any of these dresses, girl. Like, you clearly.
That ass is fat, girl. Your ass is fat right now.
Like she went from hurling up all of her guts every single night in bed while Tamlin pretended he didn't hear it, to like actually being happy and like, fit as fuck. And
she's got color in her face.
Yeah, she's been outside. She's got like tan. She's like literally alive again.
Yeah.
She's had. Like, but I was tortured.
It was so hard. But you had ranch in your diet. Don't tell me this.
And that's as well. She's like eating dinner at the Spring Court, and dinner at the Spring Court, she was like, "Oh my god, this food is amazing! You have no idea." And then when she went back home, her sisters were like, "You too good to eat our cooking? What's wrong with you?" She's like, "You just don't understand because like you just don't get it." And now she's back at Spring Court, and she's like, "God, this food is just not as good as it is at the Night Court." Like it's like this is. I don't know if I'm allowed to say this on the internet, but it's like
I already said the thing.
I just imagine that it's like the difference between going to a white people cookout and a soulful cookout with black people that are like really good at cooking.
Emily,
I'm just saying the chicken has no seasoning there. Clearly,
I can't agree with you more.
Right?
Yeah. Like let's just say when I started dating and there were other people cooking for me, I was like, oh, this is great. What is this? And they were like, garlic. What?
Are you putting your mom on blast right now?
No, we never had garlic at my parents' house. My dad didn't like it, so we just never had it. And then when I suddenly had it as an adult, I was like, "What is this? Okay. Are you really putting chili on black?" No.
That's why I'm like, how dare you?
You know how much I love spaghetti night at my parents' house? It's the best. It's so much food.
Garlic.
No garlic. None.
Okay.
What am I supposed to say?
No, but seriously, it's like literally, and it's insane. Like I grew up in the South. I thought I understood what like fried chicken was like. I did not understand until I went to my friend's house and his grandma made it.
Yeah, it's super good.
And that was insane.
Let me tell you what completely changed my mind about cooking specifically, because we're on this topic. It was when I decided, and this is when I got in the best shape. Not the best shape. The best shape was last summer. You saw, I was ripped. I was thin, but I was ripped. Listen, but when I started getting in good shape, when my mind changed to like, oh, I'd rather have like 3 bites of excellent food over 6, 7, 8 bites of mediocre food.
Yeah.
And then that changed, and I was like, oh man, these 3 bites are unbelievable. I don't need to have any more, because part of it's just I don't know. It's how I sort of, and I can just snack the rest of the day if I want to. But if I'm going to make a meal, I'm going to get at least 3 great bites, more than 5 mediocre bites. And listen, it's also easier to eat when there's love in it.
That's true. Well, so speaking of love showing through in the smallest of gestures, Alice is like, yeah, the servants talk. And Rhysand never actually like was mean. The rest of those High Lords, they kind of suck.
Yeah.
But, and again, I think it is a true test of like a person's integrity and such is how you treat like a waiter. If you are rude to a waiter, you're a trash human being.
We're not cool. We're not cool.
So she's like, servants talk, and under the mountain, we all know like Rhysand's actually not that bad of a dude. And you say that it's different, but
and she's obviously like, I may not know much, but I know how to treat people, and Rhysand don't treat people bad. He can't be as awful as they say, because he treats people good. I've been around some bad folk. And then Feyre had to play out the entire thing. And Alice noticed that she wasn't scolded. She just was told to keep her mouth shut, basically, and they just moved on.
Yep. So she's like, just please keep my boys out of it. And she just says, I mean, yeah, we're good. Like she doesn't acknowledge, but she doesn't not acknowledge. And we just kind of move on from there.
Yeah.
So we already kind of hit on this a little bit, but we move into summer solstice unless you had something you need to grab.
Alice just going to love Valeris. That's all. Let's move forward.
Oh. She deserves that. She deserves it.
Yeah.
So we're at summer solstice, and she was like, they experienced summer solstice. She had already been here a year ago. And she's like, but you know what hadn't been here a year ago? Ianthe. So now we have to go to church. We have to do a full church service now before we party. Because last year, all she had to do was party and drink that fairy wine while Timmy Tam played the little fiddle, and then they made out in a meadow. That's what happened a year ago. And now Ianthe's here, so we got to have a 2-hour church service before sunrise. So we show up, and Ianthe's like, really, she's such a tryhard. She is a pick-me girl. It's rough. And she's like trying to, everybody's already made fun of her basically and talk shit about her to her face. And so she just tries harder by making them all take part in the ritual and like read their little verse or, you know, do whatever else. Like she's making all of them participate when none of them could give a fuck.
Right. And it's hilarious. And so they're all participating. And then
it's so true. Yes.
Liz, I like Christmas Eve service. It's their Super Bowl. It's hilarious. Like you go in there and you're like, oh, you think they'll do Luke 2? And it's like yeah, Luke 2, it's the one, the Immaculate Conception. And then like one year they don't do it. Like this year they did John. They did First John. I was like, there's no Immaculate Conception in John. What are we going to talk about? It's Christmas Eve. What are we doing here? And then it was a new preacher because the old preacher was sick. And so they brought in an older preacher to come do the thing. And the older preacher was like, I don't have a sermon for John for Christmas. So I'm just going to tell you what I think. It was awesome.
There's like, the story is just told from multiple POVs in that book. So what happens is, seriously, you can see it from like multiple POVs in the Gospels. So,
but no, literally in John,
your preferred is Luke. No. In our family, it was always John.
It's not in John. There is no Immaculate Conception in John.
No, but like the actual like Christmas story of the whole thing of, and in the blah blah blah.
I only think it's in 2 of the Gospels, and it's not John.
I am not going to get into it because I cannot be wrong about it.
In the beginning, there is the word. He said that's the beginning of John. Personally.
Yeah, 4 Christmases. So yeah, that's hilarious. Sorry, Liz is popping off in the comments and it's making me laugh. So anyhow, we go to church, we do the whole thing. She is totally poised to like be standing there right at sunrise. And Feyre, what I think is so conniving is like, it's everyone else is on one side, and then Feyre and Lucien are on the other side. Mm-hmm. And now Feyre is like glowing and beautiful and like full of all this light, because also she is emitting her power, like her white light as well. So she's like really playing it up. She's making it look real good for the cameras. Okay.
I imagine her floating and putting her arms out, and then you just hear angels singing in the background, and like 8-part harmony. Yeah.
But she's playing it to a T, because, you know, unlike Ianthe, who is like sitting there when she does it and is smugly like, that's right, bitches, I am the priestess. Yes, worship me. Feyre's like, what? What is this? Oh, I'm blessed. Like playing it pitch perfect. Oh, yeah. And then Lucien's right there, and she's like, are you going to play along, buddy? And he's like, hell yeah, I'm going to play along because I hate her.
And he does the thing. He gets on one knee and he's like, my queen. And he does the whole thing. I was like, my man, hell yeah.
Yes. It's so good. It's so good. But also, like, with everything that has happened and all the things, like, and she doesn't really say anything about Tamlin and his reaction to it. But if you were Tamlin and you just went through all of this, and then Lucien hit his knee and kissed your woman's hand and basically like almost like professed fealty almost.
That's exactly what it was. It's fealty.
Like, what do you think Timmy Tam's thinking right now?
He's just confused. I think like he only thinks 2-dimensionally in this moment. He doesn't see the picture more than 2 dimensions. So he's just like, hey, as long as she's happy. Did that hurt? Like, that's literally what he thinks. He asks her later. He's like, are you all right? And she's like, yeah. if you think Ianthe's mad, he's like, I don't give a fuck. I should apologize. He's like, no, don't. Who cares?
He's like, I mean, she probably is.
Yeah.
She mad. She's always mad. So sure, yeah.
I should apologize. She says, for what? No, I literally think Tamlin was just like, fuck, that was weird. That was weird. Good on you, Lucian. Nice.
Mhm.
Nice. I don't believe in this bullshit
Yeah.
at all whatsoever. This is full. Like I rip things
Yeah.
apart with my bare hands. I don't care.
Right.
He's just a brute. That's all I see. He's not any more noble than Cassian. So
Mhm.
or cool, obviously.
Mhm.
So yeah, that's what is that not what you get?
Oh no, I mean, I don't know that I even remember Tamlin was there when I was reading it the first time, because of the whole time. It just feels like this section of this book feels like a buddy cop movie with Feyre and Lucian, and it's my favorite.
Yeah, it's awesome. Yes, it's awesome. That's all I really have to add to that. To be frank with you, like it allows Lucian to re-enter the story without us hating him.
Yeah,
which is great because I don't want to hate Lucian. It also reminds me of what was that? What's the movie where they are in black and white and they start seeing in color when they start committing sin?
Oh yes, Evan loves that movie.
It's pretty good. It's pretty long.
Yeah. But yeah.
It's essentially like everybody else is in black and white and Feyre's in color.
Yeah, Reese Witherspoon. Yeah,
Tobey Maguire.
Yeah. If Evan were watching, he'd be yelling.
Pleasantville.
But we talk to Reese only twice in these 2 chapters, and mind speak because they can't try to. She's afraid to talk to him a whole lot because of the scent. So the mating bond is still there. She basically smells like Reese because they've been fucking a lot. All the time. So they're like, that'll fade. It'll be fine. Like, let's listen. But if she keeps the talking to him, mind speak wise, it kind of like keeps a little fresher, a little longer. So they try to refrain from doing that. But man, she misses him, and I miss him too. I miss Reese Pieces so bad in these chapters.
Me too.
But she's like, it's the longest day of the year, and I wish I could spend it with you. It's also her half birthday. Yeah. But she's like, I wish I could spend it with you. And then they're like, yep. He was like, I wish I could be there with you as well. It's the sweetest. So then what does he do? What does she have to do? She has to go dance the night away with Timmy Tam.
Yeah, which was also kind of cute. Like it wasn't forced. It was just like, well, I'll dance with you. Whatever. We got to do a thing. I got to do a thing, and I'll be pleasant in your space.
Like, you think it was cute from Timmy Tam, or you think it was cute from Feyre? Like it
was cute from Feyre. It was like, oh, like she had to play a role, a character, and there's a lot of Tamlin that she hates, but there's some of Tamlin that she doesn't hate. There's a little bit.
She literally says, dance after dance until sweat was running down my back, and I had to keep that smile on my face and to remember to laugh when my hands were within strangling distance of his throat.
Oh, yeah. I mean, she hates a lot of men in her life that she is even remotely against. So, I don't know. This seems kind of...
I think she really only dislikes...
This seems kind of par for the course to me. I'm like, okay.
Timmy Tam.
I mean, Tamlin sucks. Yeah. He has every reason to get hated on, but at the same time, she's just like, I'm gonna have a pleasant time. I'm not gonna ruin my day, because she could just like, pitch a fucking fit, go inside and pull a full on, I'm not gonna say girl move, immature person move, because immature persons do that. I've done it before.
Mm-hmm.
What? No. Liz hating right now. I just feel really bad for Tamlin because he's a jackass. So, and he doesn't know any better, and it sucks. Like, no one grabbed him by the throat and be like, hey, buddy, can you chill? He's shame for you, dog. And that's okay. Like, there's other women out there.
Well, I don't think that Feyre is a member of the man-hating club. I think that she hates Tamlin, and that is warranted.
I
And I
didn't
think
say
that
man hating. She hates a lot of
she
people.
hates the King of Hybern, and that is warranted. And I think she hates Jurian, and that is warranted.
I didn't say
I don't think
man
she hates
hating.
anybody else.
I mean, I didn't say man hating. Like,
It kind of made it sound like she like hates. Her thing is like hating men.
no,
No, I don't think
that's not what I meant. No. I
Okay,
just
well, and
like,
I'm glad that's why I'm
there
bringing
are
it back up to
there are
clarify.
lots of men in this story she hates, and I don't know
See,
that she hates other
literally,
women.
literally, look at that. Luke really thinks Feyre just hates all the men. I told you that's how it sounded. I told you.
Well, my bad. I hate people that try to control me too, and it just so happens that those are men in this story currently.
That
My
is
bad.
true. And for a lot of times for women, yeah. Anyway, that's not going to prove the point.
Let me hold on, and I also want to say something. I can't wait for her to leave. I'm excited for her to leave. So don't think I want her to stay. I just think it's like it's one of those things. Like thinking back to her being a fucking hammered chick who's like living in her dream worlds, doing whatever in book 1, which was kind of just like a fraternity party and kind of weird. She's just like, this is gonna be pleasant and I'm gonna have a good time, even though I fucking hate this dude. It's gonna be fine because at least I'm not hunting for food with a bow and arrow and I'm a mere human. So like it's not completely written out, but at least like she's not being horrible about it, right? She's not intentionally hurting Tamlin's feelings because she could be a total bitch, but she's going about it. I know there's a higher purpose to everything, and she learned that from Reese, but still.
The layers, though, like think about now that we're on to the third one. The layers and the complexity between like where we're starting here versus where we started in the first one.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. She's the Super Saiyan versus a regular Saiyan. You don't know what that means. She's evolved quite a bit. Luke, how long do you think Feyre needs to stay? Liz, I think she can probably go on to the next part of her journey in the next 4 chapters. So whatever that is, I don't think she needs to stay much longer. I don't think it's necessary because the twins talked about they were going to look at where the gaps were in the wall, but they didn't really share anything else. She even mentions that in this book that like they're going out of their way not to share details about what they're doing or what they're looking for. I also think the twins are useless, and literally the one who's the puppet master, like the manipulative one, is Jurian, obviously, because you don't know why he's there. He's just there. And Feyre's mad at Jurian for selling out the people that she cares about for his own ambition. But in my mind, I'm like, you do the same. That's maybe his belief is like, you do the same. I don't understand. Like, what are you doing here? And so I don't agree with it. I'm just saying, like, it feels like Jurian's like, yeah, of course I would sell you out for my ambition. Wouldn't you sell me out for yours?
Not her ambition, but probably for other things. I mean,
it's not my what I believe. I don't agree.
Yeah, like Reese did a whole lot of possibly shitty things. He was totally fine to become the villain, to protect his people and his place. So
I'm ready for that to be addressed. Let's get Reese off of the naughty list for the rest of the world. I want that to be done. Like I recognize there's a war, blah blah blah. Let's flip the script for Reese to have some allies, because like I said, we lost 3, including Jurian. We lost 4 allies in the other book. And isn't Jurian a prince? Like, isn't he have some sort of royalty? No, he's just a regular badass dude.
Yeah, he was just like kind of one of the higher ups for the humans when they were at war, hundreds of years ago, millions of years ago.
So he could go lead the humans, is what I'm saying, if he's not a terrible fucking person.
Oh, totally true. Liz says Jurian has been watching Reese for 50 years. Do you think he learned some things? It's very true. Very true.
I only have horrible things to say.
Well, and I will say Jurian's the only other person that knows everything, because like he was on Amarantha's ring finger and witnessed everything.
Yeah, he knows just how stupid Tamlin is and how gutless Tamlin is.
Well, and also how bad the situation was for Rhys as well. Because it wasn't just the two of them in that room. Jurian witnessed the whole thing.
Yeah. Yes, M. Yes. I don't think Liz sounds like that, but
she doesn't. But she does sound very exciting. So do you want to know where we're going to next?
Let's do it.
Okay, so we're going to begin with chapter 5, and then we're going to go to part 2, which is the end of chapter 10. So you're going to read 5 through 10, and you will end at a nice little clean break for part 2.
Nice. So, Liz, you got anything going on? You want to ask any questions, or are you ready to roll? Because I want to talk about something else a little bit.
You want to talk about something else?
Yeah.
What you want to talk about? Just whatever Liz has on her mind, or do you have another item on your agenda?
Listen, if Liz would like to ask you, Luke, how do you shave your, mustache? I don't know. So I see nothing. I ask all the questions. Luke. Fantastic. So I've been watching the show. I watched like the first half of the first episode of the Game of Thrones show, the newest one. Have you seen it?
No.
It is not the same. Like, it is. It's funny.
Okay.
Like it's like funny. Like this is funny sometimes.
Is it it's not like new. Like this is the one that came out like a year or 2 years ago?
This is one that came out last Sunday.
Oh.
It's like
there's
a short
another
story.
New
Yeah,
Game
it's
of
a
Thrones?
short story. It follows a kind of minor character. Takes place like 50 to 80 years before Game of Thrones goes down. Yeah, it's really funny. Like, don't take it. It doesn't take itself too seriously. It's as if you're a flea bottom person, right? You're like a poor person in their universe, and while everybody else is like serious and everything, and like every decision they make is a world breaking decision. Like you're following kind of a peasant character who's just it's really funny.
That actually sounds delightful.
Like while everybody else is making super serious decisions, like they're trying to just get by, and it's hilarious. And
I love that. I kind of think that is actually pretty. That's reminds me a little of like the Monty Python, like the mud throwers. They're like, "You're not my king. I didn't vote for you."
Oh, I didn't vote for you. Yeah, for sure. It's a lot like that. Like there's a scene where the main character walks in to a room, and they literally they pull a prank on him. And he's like nervous about being in the room because he doesn't think he fits or belongs there. And they pull a prank on him. They're like, "Oh, we're just kidding." And he's just like, "Oh, that was funny. You're right. But hey, is this guy I need to talk to around the corner?" And then he tries to go meet the guy, and he runs into like the prostitutes who are walking out of the tent. The prostitutes are hilarious too. And it's really humorous. Whereas like in Game of Thrones, every conversation is so like they do whisper acting where they're like, "Emily, I have to tell you something. When I was a boy, I met a man, and that man walked with one leg, mostly limp, but one." And they like are talking to each other, but they're across the room, so there's no chance they can hear what each other is saying. They're whisper acting, and it's the most distracting thing.
Yeah.
Why is whisper acting a thing?
I'm not a fan. Have you seen well, also we're not fans because we are not film actors, we are theater actors. So like that's not realistic. But
speak up.
But have you seen, it's from a million years ago, but did you see the SNL of like it's not porn, it's HBO?
No. That's awesome.
Okay. So when Game of Thrones was like in the height of its heyday, they SNL did like a little skit where it's like, oh, mom, I'm in a show. And it's the women who are having to do the like really gratuitous sex scenes that serve no point. Like they are in a brothel and the conversation is with like Tyrion Lannister or whatever, like Little John, whatever. And he's like, there's women very gratuitously having to show that they're having sex with a man. Why? There's zero reason for that to happen. And it's like, the joke is it's the actress that's playing that part that's like, mom, I'm on Game of Thrones. No speaking lines. You're just like having to do that. And then mom watches it totally out of context and is like, oh my God, you're doing porn. She's like, no, mother, it is not porn. It's HBO. Okay, well.
It's HBO. Yeah.
It's not porn, it's HBO.
HBO gets me every once in a while where I'm like, this isn't hot. Why are you putting this? Like, is this supposed to make me feel awkward? Because good job, and I'm going to turn you off very soon. This isn't the kind of escapism I'd signed up for.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot.
But I don't watch a lot of TV anymore. So, like, you got to get me turned on to something if I'm going to watch it. It needs to have some juice. Like, are you watching anything right now?
I haven't watched anything in a very, very, very long time. Although I did watch The People We Meet on Vacation, and I know that you've watched it. So do you want to talk about it?
Yeah.
Because I literally watched it at Liz's house last night. So yeah. So do you want to talk about it?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Great.
Strap in. Okay. Actually,
oh my God! Yes, Liz. She just said, "Can we talk about The People We Meet on Vacation?"
I need some water. Hold on.
This is why we're friends. This is why Liz and I are such good friends. We do share a brain cell. Excellent. Oh, man.
All right. So here's the thing. Hilariously, I can hear you. My earphones are really loud.
Nice.
So here's the thing about The People We Meet on Vacation. Let me ask you, what were your thoughts?
My thoughts? Well, let me preface this by saying I read the book. I love the book. I actually was pleased with the movie. I think they did a really good job for it to be a book and a well-loved book. I think that the adaptation was solid. That's
great. I really appreciate that. I don't like you. I don't like unless it's going to serve the story and the narrative and the receptacle that the story is being told through. Don't change it. Like we're not doing this. Isn't rocket scientist. It's already on the page. Very cool. Okay, so I've seen some of the interviews between the actors. What did you the style about where there's like flashbacks? Mm-hmm. That's like in the book where they're like, oh, what we did 7 7. Okay. So I'll go and tell you they did the thing. That's good to know. They did the thing where I identify with both characters at different parts.
Right.
That happened to you too.
Mm-hmm.
Which one? You are not more I'm more poppy than you for sure.
I'm so much more poppy than you, but okay. Yeah.
There's no way you're more poppy than me.
Yeah, like the whole like monologue at the end about like feeling like she's too much and only could be with him for a week so that no one would know, that he would not even know that she was too much, and that she only deserved a week with him because of that. She didn't know that she deserved more than that because she's always too much. Like, I'm sorry, but every girl identifies with Poppy because we all feel like we're too much, even when we're not.
Who are you talking to?
I know. That's what I'm saying. Like,
literally every time I was
you are a Poppy. You're a Poppy, Luke.
Okay, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Every time I was scolded growing up, it's like Luke, sit down and shut up. What do you mean? This is actually funny. No one sees this as funny as I do. Silly shit.
Yeah. She later said you both could be Poppy. I know, but we came to that.
Well, but Liz, I'm also like, I also have like some tradition. I'm a pretty traditional person as well. And then like on top of that, I run, I run recreationally, and
Yeah.
in I told my brother this. I've got an older brother who's on the channel quite a bit. He's bearded and hilarious human being, not on purpose. um, he's like, yeah, there's people. He lives in Japan. He said, yeah, there's people in Japan who run recreationally, and I don't think I'll ever do that or be that person. And I said, I'm gonna go and tell you, William, as someone who does run recreationally, the reason is I'm either running from something or running towards something. There's no in between. And so that's trauma, dog. That's me dealing with trauma. Everyone who does this are doing the same. Humans were not built to do this. At any point in the history of human civilization, were we built to just go out and run? Like you could say, well, you hunted buffalo by chasing them down on foot. Yeah, but not at like 9 miles an hour.
Mm-hmm.
That's not a thing.
I'm glad that you run. I just go to therapy. So that's how I try to deal with my trauma.
Therapy. I tried therapy for a couple of years. It was okay. But no, I don't run like that anymore. Obviously, I was like, and I'm done with that.
Yeah. Evan's big into running right now. Just so you know.
Buddy, you should check on your husband.
Should check on him. Yeah. Definitely. But
yeah.
Okay, so I want to know about all the things, because that was like your first experience with like the friends to lovers trope.
I mean, probably. I mean, friends to lovers happens in a lot of scenarios.
Right, but like this was like straight up rom-com and well done because it was written by Emily Henry. So it's well done. But like as it was happening, the yearning between both parties the whole time, like, and just the denial. I mean, Liz and I were yelling at the TV at times.
That's how I felt too. There is a part, by the way, where I like had to mute it, and it was when they're in the bar in New Orleans, where she's got the big flute. I was just like, it's too cringy for me. That moment was a little bit too cringy for me.
The dancing part, or
just right before because when she's in the accent and she's goofing off with the other couple that's there.
Oh, when she's like, oh, he's in the CIA, and he's like, but what I love about that is he plays. Here's why we love it, because he plays. He's normally so like straight-laced and doesn't do it, and so she's like trying to goad him into it, right? So she's like, oh yeah, this guy's in the CIA, and then he plays back and he's like, well, my job's nowhere near as dangerous as hers on the oil rig. Like,
that part it got me. I was just like, oh.
It's so good though, because he's playing, and Vacation Alex gets to come out.
Vacation Alex is a weird thing, by the way.
Did you cringe and die a little bit at his skinny dipping situation? Like Sweet Baby Angel was like, I don't understand why they're getting undressed so far from the water, and then
the whole
clothes get washed out to sea.
The whole hippy dippy shit I was kind of into. I was like, oh yeah, I would do that.
You would I think you have done it.
I'm sure I have. Does Luke not like improv?
Oh no, he loves improv. He loves doing it for the bit.
I'm living a bit right now. Actually, I love improv, to be honest with you. I took an improv class here at DC Improv. It was like level 1. And I was like, why is this not working? And then I realized this is level 1. And I'm 100% into a revolutionary blue coat running around with a musket talking to somebody, and they just were lost and they didn't know how to keep up, and it was the whole thing. No, it was just like, it was weird cringe humor for me. I was like, oh, okay. No, I mean, a lot of it's like, I love the setup. Got to go home from college. We go to opposite high schools. You're right up my alley.
Mm-hmm.
Opposites attract. I found out that most of my friends and exes all had birthdays in the same span of 5 months, and nothing is even remotely close to my birthday except for my older brother.
By the way,
Um,
you can be friends with Liz because her birthday's in February, so it
thank
fits in your
God.
yeah,
Thank
it
God.
fits in your span.
Yeah, because I normally gotta go. The oh, When Harry Met Sally is an unbelievable story. It's my favorite rom com, I think. And so that's a friends to lovers situation.
Yeah, yeah, kind of. Yeah.
How's it not?
Well, because they're not great friends. It takes a lot for them to be friends.
Yeah, but they never forget the intimacy.
Right. Oh, for sure.
That's the thing about this movie that's so good is the two of them never forget their intimacy.
Right.
Like I have a girl that I used to date. I don't know if Liz knows.
I know, Liz, don't yell at me.
I have a girl that I used to date. And we split up for like 6 or 8 months, and it's like, hey, can we be friends? And we've been friends ever since. And we still have like that level of intimacy and inside
Mhm.
jokes. That's fun
Mhm.
and goofy, and it's just like, oh, we both know that we don't work, so that's fine,
Yeah. I'm
and it's
friends with
okay.
quite a lot of it. Most of my exes I'm still friends with. So
I I find it to be kind of weird that people aren't, unless there was like horrible things in between them. Like I
oh,
do
for
have
sure. Yeah.
situations where horrible stuff happened. I don't, but like it's like, yeah, I hope they have a great life. Like I don't hate them. Like
Mhm.
why would I hate someone who cared about me that much to spend time with me? So, uh, yeah, I just don't. I can't get behind the enemies to lovers thing. What is that about?
You literally are reading it right now. I don't understand what you're talking
But
about.
but our enemies to lovers already did the thing. So
What do you
we're not reading about it right now. It already happened. Unless she
mean?
falls in love with
Okay.
Tyrion, which is hilarious if she did. That'd be phenomenal.
How
That'd be
dare you?
phenomenal.
How dare you? No, you just read an enemies to lovers.
No, but I love the friends to lovers thing. Like I mean La La
I think
Land.
you are if I had to pick your trope for you, you're friends to lovers.
Yeah.
That's who you are.
Well, like it's like for me, it's like I know I'm a lot, similar to Poppy. Like I'm a lot, right? So just meeting someone off the bat and then following, it's almost an ick for someone to get too attracted to me too quick because I'm just like, oh, you don't know me at all. Like this is weird. Like you must not be very deep because I'm a complex human. I'm at least 500 pieces. This ain't a 10-piece puzzle doll. um, so yeah, but no,
You're
let's
probably 750. Come on. Give yourself some credit.
I'll go up to 4 digits. I don't care. Yeah, but yeah, that movie it's really, the dialogue's good. If you notice from the beginning, she, Luke has to grow on you like a fungus. That tracks. Blue cheese though, not that weird green fungus that grows in between your toes. Um, she So okay, so when you watch La La Land, let's say, because that's a friends to lover situation.
Mhm.
When you watch, I guess it's actually enemies to lovers technically, but regardless, when you watch it, both characters go through their own character arc, right? She becomes
Mhm.
more in tune with her voice. He becomes an artist. It's a whole thing. They recognize at the same time that they both care about each other, and there's a lot of love in between them. But they're also the reason for become they're a part of the reason why they become who they're supposed to be. And then you have this really epic epilogue at the end. It is beautiful, and really that's the best part of the movie. It's one of the best moments in all of film history, I think, is that epilogue, from the part that she sings the solo through the epilogue.
Mhm.
It
Mhm.
really is phenomenal. The rest of the movie's okay. That part is phenomenal.
Yeah, that
Um,
part makes me weep, actually. I'm
Same.
like, it breaks me in half. But yeah.
So the girl that I was gonna say, I'm not gonna shout her out on the channel, but the girl that I was dating at the time that we're still tight, like we watched that movie and we both knew, and we've talked about it since. Like the moment we walked out of the theater, we were like, oh,
That's how our life plays out.
that's how our life plays out,
Mhm.
and we both were weeping, and it sucked. Um,
Yeah, that's hilariously, I also saw that movie with someone that I'm not with anymore. So.
ah, that's hilarious and great. Because it's important. You got to know you got to know what's going on there.
Yeah.
But in the things, what do you call it? The things I did in the summer, the things I did on vacation, people you meet on vacation.
People we meet on vacation.
Yeah, it's like he doesn't change all that much. She changes quite a bit from the beginning to the end. Like,
Yeah.
he's drawn to her first, and then she becomes like the final boss version of herself
Mhm.
when she's living in New York, and she finally try like it's interesting because like she's brave the entirety of the movie. The things okay, yeah, we get it. Listen, uh, it's she's brave the entire movie, and then um, she's subtly second guessing herself on whether or not she should go to this wedding because she doesn't know if he want her there. Blah 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 blah.
Mhm.
But yeah, the only
Well,
part the only part where I was screaming is when he proposed to Betty or Sarah.
oh my God.
I almost threw a book. I was like, dude, God, what the
I
fuck,
know.
bro?
I know. I did the same. Yeah, it was awful. The damn, what was I gonna tell you about that?
Oh, Philly, what's happening, dude? Sorry. Hey, say hi to Philly. Philly, we used to play World of Warcraft with me. He was the worst DPS in our raid. He's the worst damage dealer, and he really should learn to play. Anyway, what's up?
Well, welcome to our live. You're gonna hate this.
Where's the man? He's a man. He's like he's a jacked firefighter. Wrecked you every time in duels. There's buddy. I got buddy. That's not how I remember it. Anywho,
My goodness.
Philly's the man.
Well, I'm really glad that you watched it and that you liked it. I enjoyed it a lot. What I was gonna say about Alex's character though is that Alex's character also, his basically thing is like he got to learn how to not be a stick in the mud.
Yeah, he did, but at the same time, he kept on being reactionary. Like I actually like when you get to the end, I'm like, she has to move to his house, and then she's like, my home is wherever you are, and I'm like, okay, okay, I'm in. This is fun. This is nice. I like when I thought she was gonna cave and move back to the hometown.
Oh yeah,
And
but
when
she did not.
when she's like, no, my home is with you. Like, we'll
Yeah.
figure it out together.
Yeah. Well, because he never expected her to move back home to Linfield. He just expected to have a conversation about it and being able to talk about it and decide together.
Look, I don't want to move back to my hometown.
I know. Especially not this weekend.
No.
Not this weekend.
Yo, so what's that like? What's the weather like there? What's it supposed to be?
Well, the weather forecast is there will be weather.
Frightful.
there will be weather. Nobody wants to say anything, so it's literally the forecast is it's going to be 7 to 24 inches of snow. Or sorry, now it's a dusting to 20 inches of snow, or it is going to be an ice storm with sleet with no accumulation to an inch of ice, with winds anywhere from no winds to 80-mile-an-hour winds on Monday. It is all over the place. It's so crazy.
An inch of ice is that's scary as hell. That's the scariest part. We're supposed to get between 15 and 20 inches of snow in DC.
That sounds so much better. That sounds so much better.
15 or 20, like Philly, legit. It's going to be, he said New York is, that's more than New York. Actually, they said that Roanoke or Richmond was something like 22, possibly. Almost 2 feet. That's crazy. Yeah. So crazy. I went as far as covering windows with plastic and duct tape because it's supposed to reach 10 degrees this evening.
Yeah, it's supposed to help a lot.
My place will be frigid. Yeah. My dad was so funny on the phone. I don't know if your dad's like my dad, but I've talked to my dad 2-3 times this week, and he's been like, well, it's mountains, so who knows? But with a cold front coming in, and he just jumps deep into the meteorologist.
He turns into a meteorologist?
Yeah.
I think every Southern dad turns into a meteorologist. Mine doesn't. He turns into a prepper. So he called to be sure that the Jeep was. He's like, don't forget now. You need to fill the Jeep up with gas.
Your
Like,
dad's awesome.
got it, Dad.
Your dad is awesome. Yeah, I was like, oh, of course, the Capitol Hill Trader Joe's, all the dark chocolate and red wine was gone. I was like, yes, yes, smart people.
They know what's up. They know
Smart
what's
people.
up.
They lived through COVID up here, sitting in their row houses, drinking
Oh my God.
chocolate and red wine. I'm telling you, all the white wine was still there. Everything. There was the meat and the sweet potatoes and all like the fresh food that like normal people like persnickety uppity people eat. And then the dark chocolate and the red wine was gone. It was so fun. There was still bread, which is hilarious.
Priority.
There was eggs, bread, and milk.
We had no bread. Okay, no, we didn't have bread. We had no bread. We went to Ingles today after work, so we had no bread.
Okay.
We had no potato chips.
What? Oh.
Okay. Yeah, because it's the South, man. So we had no potato chips. We had no bread. They had just restocked the milk, so we were okay. But also, I think it's because we can now that my kid is a little older, we don't have to get whole milk anymore. So skim was left. We got some skim.
Speaking of milk, did you watch the cereal tier ranking that William and I did on the channel?
Yes, I did, and I have a bone to pick with you because how do you not include Pops? Pops are just not a thing in your gotta have my Pops.
I don't.
Were Pops not a thing in your childhood?
No, I don't even say they were bad. I don't even remember them. What'd you think of the list without it though? Come on.
I mean, Lucky Charms is up there. I also love your affinity for Honey Nut Cheerios because that is such like a grandpa cereal. It makes me really happy.
It's so super good.
And your number one being Golden Grams, I salute you. That's fine.
It's the truth. Golden Grams is the truth. Let me see if I can pull it up.
It's fine with that. I'm fine with that. I did in our house growing up, we would always rotate. We would always have in the house at some point on rotation Golden Grams, Pops, and Mini Wheats. That was kind of how we did it.
Well,
Liz, what cereals were in your house?
Yeah, Philly, what were cereals were in your house too? Philly's on TikTok. While I get this pulled up, that would be cool. Because I got a great picture of William with his eyes closed. Awesome. William's hilarious. He's a real person. Cinnamon Toast Crunch. I respect it. I had Cinnamon Toast. It ain't up there for me. Rest in peace, blurry pictures. Windows, close tab. Yeah, so William, hilarious. We had Fruit Loops, Cinnamon Toast Crunch, Golden Grams, Cheerios, Fruity Pebbles, and Apple Jacks. My mom was a stickler on sugary cereals, so typically regular Cheerios that my bro and I would cover in sugar. Yeah, absolutely. Sure. Absolutely. Yeah. Sugary 2% milk after there's like little bits of forget about it. Mm-hmm. Forget about it. We didn't do a lot of chocolate cereals. Apple Jacks are so good too. Oh, dude, Philly, I got to tell you a story. So, my younger brother, who his name was Furry Guy in the game, because I misspelled Fury. So we were in guilds with people, hundreds of people, and it said Furry Guy on his thing. I always thought it was funny. Anyway, when we were less sober, we would just sit and just pound cereal in his car on the way to places. Not talking about drinking, by the way. Talking about possibly other things. Maybe. In legal states. In legal states. But yeah, that's what we had for our cereals. I love Honey Nut Cheerios now and Cinnamon Toast Crunch. I still call him Furry Guy. Yeah, me too.
I'm gonna say that what I disagree with you on there is like Fruity Pebbles is disgusting. And Fruit Loops are mid.
Fruit Loops are not mid. Take that back.
Fruit Loops are mid and Fruity Pebbles are disgusting.
Well, so the problem with what you're saying is like Fruit Loops are great, but also off-brand Fruit Loops are just as good.
Well, because when it's mid, you don't have to try hard.
Yeah, but Fruit Loops are great. I don't understand what you're saying here.
What I'm saying is, if it were really good, kind of like, man, I don't want to have to appear this bougie on the internet, but okay.
All right.
I had a bottle of Dom Perignon on my 35th birthday. And that's when I realized there is a difference. Shut up, Luke. There is a reason why that brand name is the brand name. It was actually ridiculously delicious. Never had anything as good since. So when you do have situations where the brand name is a must, it's because it is so good. Can't say that anything that can be easily duplicated is as good, in my opinion. And so Fruit Loops, mid. And that's why you can buy the Maltomeal brand and it be totally fine.
That sounds like Sith behavior. That's a Sith take.
Okay.
That is a
Wow.
Sith take. Because you're like, oh, absolutely, absolutely. You just made an absolute there and said, and if it's true here, then it's true everywhere else. You just did that. That's a Sith take. And I don't appreciate Sith behavior.
Wow. Wow.
Look, Liz is like solid behavior. I'm waiting for
solid logic.
I'm waiting for my take
till she catches up. It's fine. She'll catch up. I'm excited to see what she has to say about that.
That's hilarious. Yeah, Sith take. That's a hard Sith
It is
take
solid logic. I'm just saying it applies. I don't say it applies to everything, but it certainly applies in this situation.
Yeah, sure. Okay. So if it doesn't apply to everything, it doesn't apply to anything.
That's not factual. That's not true.
No, it's not true. It's not factual. It could be true. Because truth and fact aren't the same thing.
I agree. But that sounds a lot like an opinion.
Okay, so let's do it here. Okay. We're just gonna do it. Are you Snickers or Reese's cups?
Both on different days.
Okay, let's play another game. I'm gonna play the greatest food game.
It's true.
Sometimes M is a light dark side, a little dark side. Yeah,
we're all a little bit dark side. Yeah,
we're all a little dark side.
Stop it.
We're all a little dark side, dude. Sometimes we all got to stretch our Illyrian wings, and some of them are wide.
Mine, man. I mean, I'm a wing leader, so you don't get that reference, but you will after I make you read this book. Don't worry.
Great. So we're gonna play the food game. The food game's fun.
Okay.
I'm gonna give you 2 foods, and you got to pick which would you rather. And I'm gonna work my way up the list, and we're gonna learn a little bit more about you.
Okay.
So here we go. The food game. So. No, wait. Do that growl again, Luke.
No. No. I don't want to. No. It makes me so uncomfortable.
It does not make me uncomfortable at all. So I'm not doing it.
It makes me uncomfortable because I'm not trying to live a friends to lovers trope. I'm a solid no thank you.
We're good. We're good. You just got to whisper it in the ear. So food. So here we go. I'm going to give you the foods, and we're just going to work our way up and see if you get the last one right.
Okay. Because but I thought there's a right answer?
There's a right answer. There's not a correct answer, but there's a right answer.
Okay, go ahead.
So first, I'm going to ask you. Green beans or cauliflower?
Green beans.
Green beans or okra? It includes fried okra, yeah.
Then
you know what? No, fuck it. It's fresh okra.
Okay, then green beans.
Green beans or celery?
Green beans.
Green beans or broccoli?
Green beans.
Green beans or Brussels sprouts?
Are they roasted with some pancetta? Sure. Okay, then Brussels sprouts.
Okay. Brussels sprouts or peas?
Brussels sprouts.
Brussels sprouts or fried okra?
Fried okra.
Fried okra or fried eggplant?
Fried okra.
Fried okra or grapes? Which would you rather right now? Okay.
Grapes.
Grapes or cantaloupe?
Grapes.
Grapes or watermelon?
Grapes.
Grapes or apples?
Apples.
Apples or oranges?
Apples.
Apples or cherries?
Apples.
Apples or strawberries?
Apples.
Okay. Apples or a baked potato?
Ooh. Baked potato.
Okay. Baked potato or rice?
Baked potato.
Baked potato or mashed potatoes?
Oh, mashed potatoes.
Mashed potatoes or sweet potatoes? Sweet potato fries. We'll say sweet potato fries.
Mashed potatoes.
Mashed potatoes or pasta?
Ugh. Mashed potatoes.
Mashed potatoes or mashed potatoes or sushi?
Mashed potatoes.
Mashed potatoes or salmon?
Mashed potatoes.
Mashed potatoes or asparagus? I forgot about asparagus earlier.
Mashed potatoes.
Mashed potatoes or shredded chicken?
Mashed potatoes. There's very few things that are going to be mashed potatoes, just so you know.
Mashed potatoes or chicken tenders?
Mashed potatoes.
Mashed potatoes or quesadillas?
Mashed potatoes. There's very few things that are going to feed it.
You get to play too, Liz says. Yeah, on your episode, you get to play for sure. Mashed potatoes or tacos?
Mashed potatoes.
Mashed potatoes or hamburger?
Mashed potatoes.
Mashed potatoes or steak?
Mashed potatoes.
Mashed potatoes or French fries?
Mashed potatoes.
Mashed potatoes or pizza?
Oh, fuck. Mashed potatoes.
Okay, that was the end of the game because pizza's the right answer. So okay. Look at Liz. She said, "Ask pizza."
I told you, Liz is the best.
Yeah.
I love Liz. Is one of my I can't say my favorite human being because there's too many people that watch this, but Liz is like for sure in the top 5, 3, 2, 1. Liz
She
is
really,
like my favorite.
Really said mashed potatoes over tacos is blasphemy. Honestly, mashed potatoes over French fries is blasphemy. Like you can't take mashed potatoes.
The
over French
only
fries.
thing that would beat mashed potatoes for me is like hot bread with salted butter. That
I forgot about hot bread with salted butter. Pretty good.
Hot bread with salted butter, that would beat mashed potatoes. The only other thing that I think could beat mashed potatoes is dessert.
Yeah, we don't do dessert on that one. That's it because dessert's incomparable because like cheesecake and like tort, a slice of chocolate tort. Oh,
we should just play that game again with just dessert next time.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to remember what the desserts are. So that's all because I don't have enough desserts in my head to do that. I don't eat a ton of desserts. Because also, so wait, what did you tell us about M? What did that
tell us about M?
That pizza's the right answer. So it's not the correct answer. The correct answer is whatever you believe. So she's not right, but she's correct. Because you're never not correct. Tacos hard.
I will say it's very difficult. I do love pizza. Pizza.
I didn't hit you with macaroni and cheese either.
Oh man, see that would have been really hard to choose.
Yeah. Pasta alone, but spaghetti's different. Because chicken Alfredo is real good.
Oh yeah.
A little pepper in it. I have a hot take for you, and this is I have not had mashed potatoes in maybe 10 years.
Is this your friend because I finally just saw a comment.
Oh, I don't know who that is. Pizza
Oh,
always wins.
hi, pizza person.
Yes, pizza always wins though. Whoever P is on there, yeah, pizza always wins. Like pizza always wins, which is hilarious.
Hey, can I tell you something? I grew as a human being, and it involves pizza.
Hit it. Did you put pineapple on a pizza?
Yeah, I did.
It's really good.
It's so good. Why do people hate on it?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't like pineapple and ham. I think pineapple and ham is gross, but pineapple and pepperoni is fucking good.
It's
But
so good.
pineapple and pepperoni, and then if you put a little like buffalo chicken on top, just a little, so good. Now your insides will hurt all the way down, but
No.
it tastes so good.
You lost me. It's Philly. Philly's over there.
Oh, I moved on to YouTube. Oh, dope, Philly.
Now we've all joined the conversation. Excellent. Luke has a friend. I brought a friend.
Philly's a man. Philly's a man.
Pineapple and bacon is not. I've not had that, but I can imagine it'd be good.
I'm not the biggest bacon fan. It feels so gross. It's like the worst.
Oh, Philly.
Doesn't belong on pizza. Hey, man, I don't live in New York, so I live in DC where pizza sucks.
Yeah.
Hot take: the pizza here. I mean, the food in DC sucks. It's not worth what it costs.
It's not really known for any of that.
I know it's known for basic bitches.
Oh, I have a DC story for you. Once I was there for a conference. I was there for a conference in college. It's actually where my friend Sarah and I became like best friends. So we went to a bar. We went to sing karaoke and we went to a bar.
Of course.
And of course, it's me. And we ended up, I met a friend of a friend in town, and we ended up at the Russia House. Have you ever been there?
No.
Like off DuPont? I don't know if it's still there actually now, but like it for sure was a place that was like, there were rooms, there were security men, there were like hallways with doors. I was barely 21. So I was unaware of what I actually think was happening in that bar. Now that I'm old enough to know and have read enough books.
Yeah. I have been there.
Yep.
I think it closed.
Is it still there?
Vandalized in 2022 following Russia's invasion of Ukraine, with owners citing anti-Russian sentiment and pandemic issues. The building now houses other ventures. Yeah, I think it's close.
All right, well, R.I.P.
Yeah, rest in peace.
Yeah, it sounds like it shut down for a good reason. Everyone thanks him for Philly. Okay, so that's cute. Look, Liz and Philly are talking in the comments. This is the best. Bringing people together.
This is the kitchen couch. That's what we're doing here.
This is the kitchen couch.
This is what we're doing.
This is what it's for.
Emily, do we have a famous story between us that's pretty funny? I don't remember half of them.
I mean, there was the time that I shaved your face for you. It was the time
that had to go.
Let's see. That happened. I have what's crazy is I have a super weird story with our mutual friend Justin from shooting a student film at the Mountain Ear Inn on Tunnel Road. Like that
is hilarious. You're talking about that place. Luke, you're gonna need a sectional
because we're growing the couch.
Yeah. I mean, do you like this, Liz? Here, I'm gonna play it. Couch. One more time.
Kitchen couch.
One more time for fun.
Kitchen couch.
One more time.
Kitchen couch.
We got it.
I think it's awesome.
That is locked in there, buddy. We got it.
That's awesome. I made it the other day. It's so cool.
I love you for that.
Yeah.
What is his old nickname, Philly? Let's hear about it. Tell us. Tell the class.
William uses it a lot when he's on he calls me Louis a lot.
Stop it. Love Liz.
Yeah. So when I played World of Warcraft, and that might not be it, but when I played World of Warcraft way back in the way back, I had just gotten out of French class, and I didn't want to take Luke as my French class name, so I took Louis. And then my brother and I thought it'd be funny if my guy was Cake. I will tell the Cake story also. My brother and I would call me. God damn it! So my brother and I thought it'd be funny if we called my character Louis Vuitton. So every time I killed someone, it said you were killed by Louis Vuitton, and then it just stuck forever. And so now my brothers and dad and I, when we're working together, it's like a way of acknowledging a serious moment that we're doing something together. It's like, Louis. That's what they call me. It's like when I talk to my dad and we're working together, I call him by his first name. If I need to talk to him, I call him Dad. But if we're doing stuff, I call him by his first name. Similar vibe. Now, Cake is another story. Do you, Liz, you definitely know this. You guys remember that gas station at the Silva exit? Right, you go up the exit on the right. If you get off, and then there's a gas station that was on the right there.
Mm-hmm.
In 2003, when I first met Philly, we used to go sing karaoke at that gas station. It used to be a bar gas station,
Mm-hmm.
and it was me and my buddies who lived on my hall or whatever. And we were writing down our names and, the song, blah, 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 blah. And I wrote down my name at the song and it said, the guy goes, Cake. Who the fuck is Cake? Because I'd written it like an asshole. I was drunk. And so my friends sort of called me Cake.
Cake. But it was, you had said Luke, but they just could not tell that it's
like I wrote the L like a C, and the U had a cover on it. Cake.
Oh,
What's
Cake.
Luke's go-to karaoke song? You know what? Before I answer that,
I have sang so much karaoke with Luke. You have no idea.
Okay. What? Yeah, we have sung a lot of karaoke. Maybe I'm brainless. Party in the USA is true, actually. Me and Philly used to fight over Miley. We know her by Miley, obviously. Y'all need to call her Miss Cyrus, Mrs. Cyrus, I think now. The Party in the USA is a banger. Liz, my karaoke song is Valerie by Amy Winehouse, or Drops of Jupiter by Train, or I sang the Toady song before in one of our episodes.
Right, the Walk With Me around the
Possum Kingdom. Yeah, it's a total. There's the Ordinary People by John Legend. There's a Calling All Angels by whoever sings that.
Yep.
I can do Thunderstruck by AC/DC pretty well.
I don't know, Liz, if that was a or if that was like a
like children
like,
have to
I don't know
play
if that was
inside.
like or if that was like
Train.
I don't know what that was.
But like all the not yacht rock, all the like divorced dad rock, I can sing all those songs. So like Creed and Stained and Limp Bizkit rocking a set. It's like Russian roulette when you're placing your bet, all that shit. I got that all. And then I can do some opera as well, which is wild.
So
and music theater. There's like I got maybe 10 music theater songs I can just pull out.
Oh yeah, no, that's
I'm
well aware of.
Well, she asked, and I'm just, I got a roster.
I miss the days where we would sing karaoke with Joey.
Oh, Joey Okie is the best.
House. Before the L House and before we closed the L House down and almost got arrested.
In South, I pulled the bar off of his.
So did I. I was there too. Okay, I can't remember. That is, I think, the one night, the single one night of my life that I do not remember all of it.
Yeah, that was a wild night because we literally just lifted the bar off, and then the cops showed up, and we all ran. Yeah. Well, I ran. You know what, Liz? If you give me a song, I'll learn it. I don't mind. Or an artist, I don't care. Just make sure it's like a tenor song. Yeah. So and then we moved and sang with Joey at the Irish Tavern in West Asheville. What was it called?
Oh,
Tolliver's Crossing.
Tolliver's. Yeah, Tolliver's.
Before,
R.I.P. Now
yeah,
it's Biscuit Head.
it got closed down because of the owner was selling drugs out the back door.
Oh, is that what that was? Oh, okay.
Well, but also the people who own Biscuit Head also owned the venue next door,
Okay.
and the people who
All
own
the
the venue
good-
next, yeah. Anyway,
All of the good karaoke spots are closed now. So Tolliver's Crossing, Ale House, R.I.P. Tolliver's Crossing, R.I.P. Hannah Flanagan's, R.I.P. Tressa's, R.I.P.
Tressa sucked, and Hannah Flanagan's.
That's where Trevor and I were there 3 nights a week almost.
Yeah. But you're talking 2000 and 2010, 2009, right? Yeah.
That was like 2010, 11, and 12.
Yeah. Hannah Flanagan's is a funny place because the one in Hendersonville is like herpes. Like COVID could happen and ravage the entire city, and Hannah Flanagan's still going to be open. It's still going to be alive. You can't kill Hannah Flanagan's in Hendersonville. Every bar's got it. The Yacht Club is that in Nashville. Yacht Club's never going away anywhere.
I can say I've never been. So
to the Yacht Club.
Yeah,
the club. We should go. You would find it more fun than most people I invite.
Next time you're home, buddy.
Hopefully that's not anytime soon.
Next time you're home, we'll go to the Yacht Club.
The club. Aaron, I take Aaron to the club sometimes, and he's just like, oh, I don't want to go. And he always has a great time. And it's like, buddy, our odd couple situation is just weird there.
It feels like it tracks for every Aaron, everything. Like, don't want to go, but.
One time I took Aaron to a Great Eagle thing on Christmas, and he was like, what is it? And I was like, I don't know. Like, a comedian does a dating thing where she tries to set up people. You know, it's a girl on stage and they blindfold them and they ask them both questions. I saw it on Instagram. It's funny. I said we should go check it out. This is a couple of years ago. But the rest of it was a burlesque show. So I got Aaron in there. We were watching Queens and burlesque and doing their thing. And we were just standing in the back, like well-dressed dudes. And it was just, oh God, Rebecca O'Quinn. I don't know if you know who she is. She was singing normal like stuff, and she killed it. She was like, "Luke, what are you doing here?" I was like, "I don't know. I have no idea." And we had a great time.
That sounds awesome. That sounds awesome. Liz was well known and expected at a couple line dancing bars in college.
Where'd you go to school, Liz?
Florida. I don't remember which one. If it was state or I know, and I think that's really bad.
No, it's okay.
No, I mean because they're rivals. Like I feel like that people won't like that.
Oh, there's Florida and Florida State and Miami, and then outside of those big three, Florida State, Miami. Then you've got like FAU, Florida Atlantic. Oh, FSU. She's a Seminole.
See, I knew it's one of the big ones.
Yeah, that's all that matters. As long as it's one of those three big ones, it doesn't matter. Anyway, for those who are still here, this conversation is a kitchen couch. It's just us goofing off because everyone. So do you people, number one party school at the time. Hey, Western, when I went to Western Carolina University, was ranked 10th in the country, and I saw a meth lab explode day one. And then I went to a frat party, and they shut down the frat the next day because some dangerous shit was happening that I was not aware of. I was inundated quickly. So the kitchen couch. The reason why it's called the kitchen couch is me and Aaron, who has an on channel. Do you know this story, Emily?
No.
Oh, this is where the kitchen couch comes from. So Aaron, that same girl that I mentioned earlier, she was bringing some friends to the house we lived in East Asheville, and in our relationship, Aaron is the straight man. And I'm the goofy one.
Right.
And I knew I had to get him in a certain kind of mindset to agree to put a couch in the kitchen. I'd been thinking about it for years as a joke, kind of. And we had girls coming to stay in our place. We had like 1,100 square feet, 2 guys, whatever, plenty of space. And so we cleaned for like an hour because we're dudes. We had to clean. And when that ended, we both were less than sober or more than sober, whichever way, glass full, glass half empty. I was like, Aaron, I got an idea. And he was like, what? And I said, we should put the couch in the kitchen. And we had a bay window that was 2 bays, that was two window panes, and enough for a sectional. And he was like, I'm in, let's do it. And I was like, oh shit, yes. And so, and we pulled that couch, we pulled that section of that couch into the kitchen. And I will say, when we mentioned that we had done it to anyone, all of those people, they shat on the idea. They poo-pooed it hard. And then every single person caved when they came and sat on the kitchen couch. Because when you're at a late night party, you're hanging out with people, everyone just ends up in the kitchen. They're just standing there like assholes. I was like, yeah, let's put a couch in here so someone has a place to sit. And so I have a picture on my phone of an ex-girlfriend and 2 of her friends that weekend. Or I have a picture floating around somewhere of 2 of her friends that weekend. They're literally drinking mimosas, lounging on this couch underneath this bay window. And I knew it was a good idea when my mother finally caved, and it was Christmas Eve in 2023 or 2022, one of the two. And my brother and I just went out for a drive, and we got back inside, and we were chatting with them, and my mother was like, yeah, your dad, he bought stools for some project off of Facebook Marketplace, and he was sitting on the stools while she was making dinner, like a couple of nights in a row in the week. And she was like, yeah, I really enjoyed having an opportunity to talk to your dad in the same room, and we would chat about our days and whatever. And I was like, does this mean you've caved? And she's like, yeah, it's not totally stupid. And I knew the moment she caved that it was a good idea. So kitchen couch is where you can just kind of be chill and play little games and be goofy. And
can we please get Virginia on
no,
this?
she won't do it.
We just need Jenny to come. Everyone needs to see your mom.
The thing about Jenny is that she doesn't understand the gimmick. So none of it, she doesn't find any of this funny.
Right. That's why she needs to be here.
No, but she literally, like, I've only seen my mother laugh once.
At me.
She might have, but she laughs when I do my impression of her younger brother, Tommy, who I showed you the video about.
No, you did I think you did
the impression.
I don't know if we were still recording or if you just did it for me, but yeah.
Yeah. My Uncle Tommy is basically a professional wrestling character. It's so funny. And he gets it too. Like he knows it's a gimmick. It's like over Christmas this year, he asked me, he goes, oh, it's like, oh, Luke's funny, dude. Luke kind of gets it. He gets it. And it's like, oh no, Uncle Tommy, I get it. I understand it's a gimmick. We all do. It's fine. It's really funny. Who cares? And so but his whole thing is like, yo, my name is Odin. Like he does this whole like Southern thing. It's awesome. This Appalachian mountain professional wrestler, a gimmick. It's awesome. His screen name is called Sean Payne. Like, I don't think you can Google him because no one's ever going to catch Sean Payne, but so do you know where he lives near the Putnam's house, the Putnam estate,
the manor,
yes, and it's the same exit, but it's across the road and over a hill. And I was like, no one's gonna catch Sean Payne. That's why there's all those state troopers at the end of the Putnam's driveway, and they're all looking for Sean Payne. They never gonna catch Sean Payne. Dude, you see the video? I know I've shown the video.
I've seen the video.
Like he lives a gimmick. It's great.
Did not understand what I was watching at the time.
He's like, he's talking about Ukraine. he's like Ukraine, you gotta go, you gotta do your thing, and we ain't gonna go in with you, but if you do, you gotta stand up to old Putin. It's so funny. It's so good. He does like 2 minutes on it. It's so good. He's done stand up before, and I wish I could see it, but I'm afraid he would be nervous if I was there, so I don't want to ruin his vibe. But also, he's a phenomenal writer, and he's the best writer I've ever met. He's phenomenal. I've read his stuff, and I'm like, Jesus, fuck. This is so good. Yeah, it takes a brain.
Will you remind me about the story that your grandpa wrote, or the book that your grandpa wrote, the short stories.
Yeah,
Whatever.
I'll be right back. Take over.
Oh, well, but then there's a delay, so I don't really have anyone to talk to when it's just me. Hello, I'm Emily. Oh, I hate that he went full screen, because now you can see my junk in the back. Come on, Luke. Anyhow, welcome to the She Shed. It's a work in progress. If you'd like a tour, I'll give you one. Here's all my books. And my floating shelves, and then, the junk. Damn it, Luke. It's the worst. So here we are.
Ouch.
And
So this is what it's called, Branchwater Tales.
okay.
And they're short stories, pretty easy to read because they're written in his way. Well,
Ooh, very bright.
yeah, but they're written in his language and how he speaks. So I hear his voice when I want to read his stuff.
Oh,
And so one of the things, you know how 6'7" is just a thing?
6'7".
And so the thing that's in this book that's just a thing like that is Shaw, which is just it's also an acknowledgement. It also means nothing. You know what I mean? So this is his first book. And then
That book? Oh my gosh. Liz has had that book in her store.
yeah, this is my grandfather's book. It's pretty good. I read it through one good time. And then he passed away in September, Liz. And then his second book is some more Branchwater Tales. And then I don't know where those pictures come from. I don't know that I've ever seen the pictures. And then he wrote a book called When Someday Comes.
That's really sweet.
And then
I like the art on that one. What is that one? Are they all just the short stories?
No, the When Someday Comes is about it's about the South during the Depression, the Great Depression. Like mountain folks during the Great Depression and being whatever. And then this one is called Damned. And William says this is his best. This is really, really good. It's about blowing a dam in tunnels and stuff in the mountains. And he's also got 2 unpublished books that are sitting on a hard drive at my parents' house.
Did he just self-publish, or what was it? What happened? How did he do that?
I have no idea.
Because that was not his profession, right?
No, he sold trailer. He just sold shit. Anything he could get his hands on, he would just sell it. Let's see. All rights reserved, blah, blah, blah. Library of Congress. There's no publisher in here. I guess he's self-published. Yeah, there's no publisher on these books. And mine are signed, or I'd let people borrow
them. She says self-publish.
Yeah, there you go. But yeah, I mean, they're pretty good. Like I said, they're written in his language, so, and how he speaks. So, yeah, I mean, this is the first line on page 1. Canton he? Ain't nothing but a no count bootlegger, Mama said. You know that blamed good and well, Will Vance. He's your brother, Dad said. I wanna, so WANT''A. I want to take a little quill along when I go to Boone Valley to visit with him. Mama, I can't do it because I'm reading like him, but I don't know. It's great.
That's sweet. That's really sweet. I'm glad you have those.
Yeah, it's really cool. All of us have them. All of us have a set.
Yeah. I really wish that my papa had written down some more stuff. So I am related to, actually, Liz, I don't know if you know this. I'm going to jack it up, but I'm related to the people that Cold Mountain is based off of. So the Inmans and Pinckney Inman, all of that. And my grandfather is was the family historian. So when they came to film, they came to shoot scout film scenes in areas, because that was when Blue Ridge Mountain Pictures was happening. And they almost got to film here, but they didn't because Romania was cheaper, and the governor of North Carolina at the time screwed us out of tax incentives to allow people to shoot movies here. But when they came out to scout, they came and talked to my grandfather. So
That's really cool.
That was cool.
Big shout out real quick to the best person I know. Hank Haynes. Hank Haynes has joined TikTok. He's in the TikTok. He just said yo. That's all. Hey Hank, Philly was hanging out in here a little while ago. I don't know if you noticed. Ooh, got a bunch of likes. Thank you. Got 158 hearts. 158.
Oh, that's
boy,
crazy.
Y'all are tapping. Yeah, Hank's a fucking man. Hank probably went to bed and he's just scrolling, and it was just like, oh, Luke's on.
Hank was the first one to like the live. I just said. Good job.
Good job, Hank. You're the man, dude.
Oh my god. Yeah. Okay, I had no idea. Did you know it's 12:20?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. No
of course I do. Yeah. That makes it so there. So I'll tell you this: there is a book, and Hank, can you correct me on this? I think there's a book on his laptop. TikTok be hopping and bopping. There's a book it's a Lost Colony book, and I have it's just sitting on his laptop unpublished. So gonna take a look at that at some point. Yeah, at some point this year, and might, if my grandmother will let me, turn it into a script.
Oh,
and so we can maybe get Aaron and me on it and make a script. I think that'd be dope. That would be dope. So
seriously, I wish you had more talented friends who could help you like bring that to life.
Yeah, me too. If you know anybody, let me know.
Yeah.
All right. I think that's gonna be the end of the kitchen couch. I know that Hank's but not the 2 listed books. Correct, but not. Oh, so there's 3 books. Is that right, Hank? Regardless, we'll figure that out later because it's a good time. If you've been on the Kitchen Couch, we appreciate it. This has been a 2 hour and 6 Kitchen Couch Live where we talked about girl shit for the first hour and then we goofed off for the next hour.
Excuse me, that's not factual. We talked about girl shit for most of the time.
It's my truth.
Because let's be real, girl shit is the best shit. And we're learning that now.
We're not sure that girls shit, so still don't know if girls poop.
We are learning a lot about how quality entertainment for women by women is actually great, and you love it, right?
About women. You forgot about women. For women, by women, about women. Yeah. It's great. It's good content. We love it. So we're going to sign off here. Hopefully you people watch this a little bit further, and please do the thing, Em.
Like and subscribe.
And we'll catch you next time.
Stop.
Later, taters.
Peace.